Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Crypto, Coffee and LoFi. We saw a decent daily close across the board yesterday on Bitcoin, Ethereum and most of the alts here. We reacted pretty much exactly how I said we would, reaching down into this bullish level and then continuing to the upside. We may be setting up for a quick lower time frame retracement here, but I think long scalps are favored into the highs. If we do see a retracement, obviously we don't want to start breaking and holding below levels of support. Okay, so there is a lower time frame broken base, which I'll highlight here in a sec on Bitcoin, but ideally what we want to see is support hold, and then we want to continue up into these highs. What we don't want to see is support breaking followed by redistribution. Support breaking on its own is not enough of a signal for me to say, okay, this temporary relief rally is over. However, support breaking, which is then followed, if it is then followed by distribution, being a bearish broken base, then I would say, okay, the relief rally is over. But for now, I think we see reaccumulation here on the lower time frame levels. So we have a sweep and then a break above. If you're new here, if this is your first episode, essentially all I'm doing is using the one pattern to enter, exit every single position. Okay, I use this pattern to pick up on if prices are accumulating, distributing, trending, consolidating. Okay, if you're interested, the pattern interests you, the way I'm trading interests you, click the link in the description below and pick up a copy of the strategy. You get all the details there, step-by-step process, and you get to see a live trades. So I'm looking for reaccumulation here. I'm already long on ETH. Okay, so I won't be looking to long Bitcoin. There are a few alts that I'm looking at though, which I'll explain here in a sec. So if you're not sure what my position here is on ETH, go over to the previous episode and check that out. But we are seeing some lower time frame accumulation here. So I'm long from about 2350 down the bottom here. Okay, and then similar to Bitcoin, we have these bullish levels. So now that we've broken up above there, that's a good sign. Really, all this is just playing support and resistance. Okay, resistance breaks. What happens when we return to the broken resistance? Like right here. Do we start to reaccumulate? Or do we start to break levels and distribute? So here we have a broken base. There's the low. Here's the high that swept the low. Once we return, we form another. Although it's not the most ideal double confirmation for an entry, it still is a valid double confirmation. So I'm thinking if we can return to this level here, mitigate the orders that were used to push price below this low, sweep below here, and then form some kind of bullish confirmation right here. That's what I'll be looking for. I'm already long, so I won't be looking to compound, but that is what I'm looking for. Jumping over to Matic here quickly. I just entered a quick scalp long. All right. Looking at targeting, here we sweep equal highs, looking at the level that was responsible for taking the highs. The next level of resistance will be right here, if we are to continue up from this current area. So I need to jump on the 5 minute. So a sweep here, followed by a break in structure, and then we return, sweeping out these equal lows, forming the same thing again here. Alright, so I'm long from around this area. Just low risk. I'm already in ETH. I don't really want to overexpose myself. The higher time frame direction is still bearish. So any kind of positions that I'm taking here are counter trend. So I need to take that into account when I'm choosing my risk and also choosing how long I'm holding on to positions for. So just a scalp. We'll see how this goes. 5.2R if it hits. Low risk though, but that's fine. CRV. We did have a decent rally here. So if we can get some kind of lower time frame reaction to this area, we swept out these equal lows, looking for the area or the price point that was responsible for taking the lows, which is right here. So if we can get a bullish reaction to this zone, either today or tomorrow, then we should be good for some kind of lower time frame scalp. Ideally, we want to leave equal highs on the way down. So we've left some here. Okay. Ideally, we leave the equal highs that we can then use as targets. No worries, guys. So a quick recap. I think lower time frame longs are favored. Just keeping in mind, though, the higher time frame trend is still bearish. We haven't really broken any higher time frame levels yet on Bitcoin, ETH, or any alt. So just keeping that in mind. No worries, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, like, comment, subscribe, leave some feedback below. Let me know what you want to see, how I can improve this series. No worries, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.